on CodingPage.com. 1045 WSNX.
Shit like that. And nowadays, I don't focus on anything that I'm supposed to, like college loans, like $10,000 credit card bills. I'm focused on infomercials shit. The shit they sell in infomercials. I want it. I don't care what the fuck it is. I want it. Like the ShamWow. I don't spill shit ever. I want that. I want it. There's a little Bluetooth thing that looks like a fucking, or it's a hearing aid, but it looks like a Bluetooth. What the fuck? I would never use it, but I want it. I'll play bingo. I don't give a shit. Well, there's one thing that I got, and I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. Apparently, a lot of you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I got it as a present because I wanted it so bad. And for one, don't fucking judge me, okay? I brought it with me here today. I'm going to show you real quick. It's not pink, it's red. Still haven't figured out how to put it on yet, but... Anyways, you fucking see what it is. It's a goddamn Snuggie. It's a blanket with fucking sleeves. What the fuck am I going to do with this thing? You know what I mean? But it's practical, though. Look how practical it is. It also came with a sweet-ass flashlight. What am I going to do with that? But, shit. I am a dork, though. I am. I'm a geek at heart. That's why I love this Snuggie. I don't even know how I get girls at all. And to be honest with you, in the beginning, when I was first single, it didn't go very well. It didn't go well at all. In fact, I had buddies, you know how you got those buddies that like try to get you to hook up with girls, like, oh dude, I got this girl you gotta meet. Got this girl you gotta meet. It still wasn't going well. I was batting 0 for 0. I was getting nothing. And then finally they're like, all right dude, we got a girl for you. And have you ever met the girl who like, who's like a bar girl, you know what I mean? Like a bar party girl. And like probably what happened is some guy really like broke her heart or hurt or whatever. So now she goes to every bar night, knows all the specials, tagged in every Facebook picture. You know what I mean? Like she gets wasted and then finds a different guy to go home with. Well, they hooked me up with her, right? But I met her like 2 weeks after she just found Jesus. Like she just found the Lord, so now she doesn't do that shit anymore. And I remember we're sitting down and whenever we're watching a movie and I go to make my move and I'm like, shh. And I really don't know what the fuck this is right here. It's probably why I didn't get laid a lot. But she's like, that's not me anymore. That was a bad time in my life. And I did a lot of things I'm not very proud of. I just don't do that anymore, Mike. She's like, I'm sure you've heard the stories, and yes, the thing with the car battery is partially true. But that's just not me anymore, Mike. That's just not me. I feel like we have a connection here. I feel like we have something. I'm like, we've been sitting here for 45 minutes. How the fuck are we gonna have a connection? And she's like, I know. But that's just not me. I feel like we have something here. But if you would have met me like 2 weeks ago, I would have totally sat on your face by now. But I have been trying to get out there and date, and I've done a lot of things to impress girls. And this one I'm actually not very proud of. I've lied about my car. And if you don't know, I have a 1989 Crown Victoria. Basically, it's a semi. It's my grandparents, and it was given to me, so it was nice or whatever. But it's got like swivel windows on the front, and which is good because the front doors don't open. So to actually get in the car, I have to physically reach in that window and open the door, which is pretty fucking retarded, actually, now that I think about it. And it's also not good for picking up girls. Like, I remember one time I was at this bar, right? And I started talking to this girl, and she's like, hey, let's go back to your place. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I didn't drive, though. Can I just ride with you? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So we start walking to my car, and then I realize I have to figure out how the fuck I'm going to open this door for her without her noticing me reaching in that window and opening the door. So I'm like, shit, and I start walking. I walk a little faster. I get it, bam, open it real quick, swift, like nothing, like it was nothing. And we're driving down the road, and she doesn't say anything for like 5 minutes. She just sits there all quiet. And I'm like, just driving and shit. And then finally she looks over at me, and she's like, so, what's the deal with the car? Is this like yours, or is she just like borrow this? Are we on Pimp My Ride right now? And I'm like, is this mine? Is this mine? I don't even know whose car. I don't even know whose car this is. I stole this. I don't even know whose car this is. Turn up lying about grandma's car to get laid. Jesus. But shit, to be honest with you, like now that I'm in a good spot, I had to look back. I had to go back and look why. You know, why am I in a good spot? Why was I in a bad spot before? So I went back to what was the worst part, like with my girlfriend. What did I do wrong? I think everybody has a peak, you know what I mean? Everybody has a peak you get at, and you either push through it and you keep going on with a relationship, or you break up and end it. And I think my peak for the relationship was when I crashed her car drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning into a wall on 131, and then tried to park the car in the driveway like it didn't happen. Now, okay, to be honest with you, I wasn't just driving around. I wasn't that drunk where I was just driving around like crashing into walls. Have you ever been kind of buzzed or maybe a little drunk and you hear a song, you only hear a chord of the song, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh my God, that's my song. I love this song, turn it up. Well, my song for the night was Warren G's Regulators. I literally heard, doo, 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 doo. Oh my God, this is my song! I went to actually turn it up and I crashed. And I remember pulling in the driveway and thinking, there's no way she's gonna notice. At this point, the front end is smashed. The headlight is hanging out, swinging back and forth. So obviously I wake up the next morning to her, like in my ear, like, Mike, what did you do? What did you do to the car? What did you do to the car? And I was still a little drunk at this point, so I'm like, the kids, it was like that, the neighbor kids in the ball. And she's like, Mike, I know you did something to the car. What did you do to the car? Just tell me what happened, we'll get it fixed. And I didn't know what to do because I was a little buzzed still. So I started getting way too over dramatic and upset and tried to turn it around in her. I'm like, so you're just gonna stand there like that and accuse me of crashing your car. I mean, that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna look me right in the eyes and just say, I crashed your car. Like, I just go around crashing cars. You know what? I can't even look you. I can't even look you in the face anymore. And she's like, Mike. And I'm like, what? She's like, you're sitting in the car still, and it's running. Come inside. My name is Mike. Thank you.